Hi everybody, I'm Kim Hewitt and I'm the project manager for the Henry County project, and today I'm just going to quickly try to tell you about how we have changed the project based on some last minute occurrences. Originally there were going to be 3 middle school classes that a lot of you were going to be reviewing, and a lot of you selected those courses to review because maybe you had experience teaching in those areas at that level. But what we've had to do is create a second English 1 team and a second World History team, and then take you middle school people, the people that were assigned to the middle school classes, and put you on those new teams. I know I put at least one. Anyway, you're going to figure out that you're on a new team now. If you were originally assigned to an English 1, the English 1 team or the World History team, you've stayed on that same group. That would have been Team A. So the reason we did this was because the Luella classes were not ready. They loaded the 3 classes content in today, and it was supposed to be a full semester's worth of content, which would have been a great experience to evaluate that. But what was there was just like 3 or 4 weeks of content, and that's not a sufficient challenge, and it's not a good enough experience to, for you guys as reviewers. So we decided, we'll wait, and maybe in the spring version of this class, spring 2011, we can evaluate the middle school classes then. By then they'll probably be ready, a full semester's worth of content. So I actually like it this way because I review online classes for the Texas Virtual School Network, and it works really well. You're at a distance, you're looking at all this distant material, you have access to the course, you have the standards, you have the National Standards Instrument, the GPS Standards Instrument, and so you have everything you need to see that online class. The only thing you don't get to see is the actual live interaction of how that teacher interacts. But aside from that, you have access to all the content for a given time period, and that's really great. The challenge with looking at those Luella classes is that those classes they only meet 1 day a week online. So they have 4 days of face-to-face stuff. It's kind of hard for you to see what they're doing anyway. So I'm really excited with this change, even though it caused me to do I had to do a bunch of extra work over the weekend that was wasted. But, that's okay. So this is the way it's going to have to be. And as far as if you're worrying about whether or not you have sufficient experience because maybe you've never taught English, maybe you've never taught history, maybe you've never taught high school, don't worry about it. It's a good experience. Read those GPS standards. What is this course? What content is this course supposed to cover? You've got that information through the GPSs. And then you are fully equipped. It'll be challenging, but you have, the resources that you need, I think, to use that National Standards Instrument to review, the design and the interaction and things like that. And it's just going to be a good learning experience. But like when I review for the Texas Virtual School Network, I frequently review courses that are not in my teaching area. They generally prefer that I've taught in an area, but that's not necessary. And I can tell you that I think I do just as good a review on those classes that I've never taught. Like I'm doing a social studies review right now. I've never taught social studies. But if you have the standards, what's supposed to be covered, and then you have that design instrument, which is the Excel spreadsheet, the national standards, you're good to go. It's hard work, but you can do it. You have what you need. All right, that's all I want to tell you. Let us know if you have any questions. Thanks.